Hello. In this assignment, we'd like you to draw a schematic of your filtration plant. Now, we'll be using the style of a process and instrumentation diagram. So in order to do that, you need some basic ingredients. So we can display a valve like so. This is a butterfly valve. We can display instrumentation, typically a circle with a line and an indication of what the instrumentation is, in this case T for turbidity, an LIT, level instrument transmitter, and we might show a flow meter, which is an M for a mag flow, which normally jumps on the line like so. Now, we need to show a outline of our filter shell. So this is a cross section. So I'm going to start drawing my filter walls, my filter floor, and my walls. Now, in my example, in my filtration plant, I have a side launder. So I'm going to draw the side launder for the filter. I also have a plenum floor, a suspended floor. I have filter nozzles. These are the stems going into the plenum floor. Now I want to show my media arrangement. So first of all, I'm going to show my support gravel. In this instance, I've got 2 layers. I then have some sand media, and then some filter coal. Now I can differentiate these with a little bit of shading. And I'd like to show my levels if I know them. So this is my working bed depth, which is the sand and the coal. And I'd also like to differentiate and show the level of my sand and coal. So the total bed depth is 1,000 millimeters. And in this case, 500 and 500. It'd also be good to show the distance between the top of the media and the weir level. In this case, we'll say 500 mils. Now I need to start showing my pipework. So I need my water in. So think about the arrangements for your inlet pipework. I have an isolation valve. You may have a weir which you need to show on the inlet. My working water level in filtration mode is shown here, and I would measure this with an LIT. Now my outlet pipework has a control valve shown as so. So this part here demonstrates a control valve. Now think about what that valve is controlling to. In my example here, it's a flow. It's controlling to a flow set point, and we measure the flow set point with a flow meter. I'm also measuring my turbidity. So online in my filtered water, I'm measuring turbidity. We'll talk in another module about what happens downstream here. But now I need to show my additional pipework. So I have my backwash in. So the backwash water comes into the pipework, into the floor, up through the nozzles, through the bed, over the launder, and out. So I need some outlet pipework with an isolation valve. Now, the only thing I'm missing is the air. So this is the backwash air. In my example, it comes in on the other side of the filter. So I'll just label that as air in, backwash out. Water out, water in. Now, the last piece of instrumentation, I have a DP cell, which is measuring above the bed here and then on the outlet pipework. So, there we have it. That's a schematic of my filtration plant. Now, we'd like you to do the same. So if you're lucky enough to have process and instrumentation diagrams of your filters, then you're off to an easy start. Otherwise, I'd like you to go to the filter and have a look at the pipework, look how it enters the filter, take some bed depth measurements if you're able to. You can at least measure from the sill level here down to the top of the media, and then perhaps to the launder, and then you can get your heights here. So there we have it. The last thing, we can actually add pipe sizes as well to the drawing. So I might have, for example, 500 pipeline on the outlet, 500 on the inlet. This might be 500, say 750, and maybe 150 on our airline. So we'd like you to sketch an example of your filter, either photograph it and upload it, or scan it and upload it, so that we can review it and provide you some feedback. Thank you.